This is TWiT.
Is there a tablet in your future?
I think there's a tablet in your future.
No!
Last week, when we talked about the Radza, I warned you that I would be trying again this week to get Jonathan to buy some more toys. The hardware on this device is similar to the Radza, but in a tablet form factor. So I'm just going to get this out of the way right now. Start out the night by saying that I am going to be a failure this week, and Jonathan isn't going to want to buy this. What I'm talking about is the Juno Tab 3. So before I get into all the great things about the Juno Tab 3, I want to start out with why Jonathan won't want it. Then maybe when I finish up with all the great stuff, he'll only remember the good stuff and he'll forget about the stuff that he doesn't like at the beginning. So the first thing I know about Jonathan after doing the show with him for a while is Jonathan likes his mobile devices to have small screens. Like 7 inches, I think he said. A 7-inch tablet is perfect, he said, for his jacket pocket.
If you show me one of these, I was just thinking about this. If you find one of these one day and you're like, it's a 7-inch tablet, you will probably, now maybe not for this amount of money, but a good 7-inch tablet would be a much easier sell.
To me, a 7-inch tablet is called a phone.
No.
This tablet is a whopping 12.1 inches IPS touch display. So that's getting close to twice the size of what Jonathan likes. So the second thing, Jonathan just already hinted at it, is this thing retails for $699 US. That's more expensive than most of the iPads. It's more expensive than an iPad Mini, or an iPad Air. And, I understand this runs Linux, so it's better. But, I'm not seeing the Apple premium tax that, we've all heard of. What premium tax do we got going on here? I don't know. So, like the Radza, this does come with the Intel N100 quad-core processor. And at first I was a little confused because OMG Ubuntu said that it was only a 1.10 gigahertz processor. And I'm like, well, I guess they had to throttle it down for the form factor. But on the Juno site itself, it has it listed as a 3.4 gigahertz. So that's the same as the Radza. And so I guess it's a 3.4 gigahertz and OMG Ubuntu had a typo. I don't know. Maybe something changed. Maybe the page had a typo when they wrote it up. I don't know. So it's a 3.4 gigahertz N100, same as the Radza. You're looking at the same chip here. Same SoC. So I'm not sure if the processor is a plus or a minus. What they said about the Radza is it's faster than a Raspberry Pi 5. So that probably pretty good for a tablet. I do wonder though, also with that Radza, it was said that you have to have cooling. You have to have a fan, and I'm not sure how you fit a fan into a tablet. I mean, I know you can have a fan and kind of angle it out the side, but I don't know. We'll see if heat's a problem with that. Otherwise, it seems like a fairly premium device. It has, like the Radza, has a graphics Intel UHD, or Intel UHD for graphics, 12 gigabits of RAM. Storage is a 512 gigabit SSD. Has Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5. 2 megapixel front camera and a 3.7 megapixel rear camera. A micro SD card, micro HDMI, 2 USB-C 3.1s. 5,000 milliamp battery. All sound a lot like what the Radza had, at least one of their options. And it comes with the Courage port, also known as the 3.5 millimeter audio jack. So I'm sure this is a nice premium tablet. It looks pretty slick, I guess. But I went into the story totally hyped, all but the price. But I kind of taught myself down. I I'm not as hyped anymore. I think for now, I'm just going to stick with, purchasing things like a used Surface Pro 3 tablet from eBay for $125 US. Does that work perfectly fine with Linux? I would love to support one of these, but $699. Maybe next week I could find something for Jonathan to buy. I have pointed in the direction of a couple more, but and I gotta keep doing this. I have to keep trying to find something for Jonathan to buy until his wife sends me a copy my way. Just one copy. It's $5, Jonathan.
A little blackmail there.
Yeah. Extortion, I think, actually.
I think the most telling thing is this story is on a website. It's OMG Ubuntu. They are very pro Ubuntu, and for them to say, "Oh, it's kind of pricey," and your cheerleaders are kind of going, "Oh, that's." There are
a few other tablets that I found. I think they're in the article and other places, similar as hardware, and the thing is, they're all about similar-ish prices, some a little bit cheaper, but.
Yeah, so I think that maybe the price makes a little more sense if you see it as a Surface Pro competitor, right? But I don't think that's how most people will see this. So I don't know. It's a hard sell.
Yeah. Well, I guess I have a Surface Pro 3 used, $125. So I guess I just have to wait for the Juno tabs to Juno Tab 3. There's a 1 and 2, I guess, too. I'll have to wait for them to go on sale used.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, it's Leo Laporte. I hope you've enjoyed this little clip from our programming at TWiT.tv. For more, visit our website, TWiT.tv, or subscribe in your favorite podcast client. There's also a link somewhere down there.